So, given the success of last time, do you have a good title for today then?
Where the bleep did the moon come from?
I think we've probably got our bleeping out of the way by now, haven't we? But well, we could.
We just could.
What was that film? Or was it? It was a quantum about. It was a quantum woo film, and it was all about like what the bleep do we know or something. Do you remember that? It was back when. I think it was the early 2000s, and it was this major release, but I think it was privately funded by some whack jobs in the States. And they made this film, which was some pseudo-quantum physicists doing this thing. Wow, the universe is all connected, man. And it was just the worst quantum nonsense of quantum mechanics, probabilities, therefore we're all connected and anything's possible and I can read your mind. And it was just such but it got major release. I remember it being on in like one of the big cinemas in Sydney, and I just really wow.
But it's harder to convince people that that's a rubbish idea. I mean, at least with something like, what was it, Sunshine? Where it's like, oh no, the sun has run out of nuclear fuel, better go blow it up again.
That's right, yeah, let's go.
I mean, I think the vast majority of people
again.
would think, that's probably a crap idea.
Yeah. Yeah, that doesn't even sound even vaguely plausible. Whereas something like quantum's like, well, I don't understand what that means, so sounds legit.
At least I saw a comment that had a fantastic tagline for that. Mm-hmm. It's daylight savings time.
Nice. Nice. But I mean, like we've talked about the movie Gravity before.
Yes.
And like,
which is fantastic, by the way.
Great, really
makes
good.
Me feel a bit sick.
Yeah,
which is probably the point.
Really good film, but from a physics point of view, utter nonsense. Complete utter nonsense.
Yeah, some of it's
a lot of it. I mean, you can't jump from one. No, that's not.
Hang on, are you thinking Interstellar?
No. I'm thinking Gravity, the one with Sandra Bullock.
Yeah. Just spinning quietly out in space.
That bit's fine. It's the jumping from one space station to another part,
okay. Yeah,
and
fair.
the riding the space station through the atmosphere down into, as it says, it's like, woohoo, I've got to quickly get the door open and get inside as it's literally beginning to burn up around me. I just, yes, 100 out of 10 for adventure and excitement, and I watched it in 3D at the cinema with a friend of mine who's a physics teacher, and we both just gripping the seat, excitement. Yes, come on, Sandra Bullock, this is fantastic. And the minute I got outside, my brain went, that was 90%. Right? And, oh, yeah. So when I was in there, visceral, amazing, brilliant, really good bit of filmmaking. But as soon as that effect wore off and the logic kicked back in, I just thought, oh, really?
Yeah, at least you got that after the film. I got that halfway through Interstellar, and there's nothing more disappointing than having the first half of a film being so amazing. I mean, they were publishing papers about the visualizations they were doing about black holes.
Really good stuff. And then it was like they just went over into a completely different
suddenly
film.
They went into a black hole and everything was fine.
Yeah. A black hole which became weirdly sort of lattice-like and
a bookcase.
Yeah, a bookcase made out of piano strings.
If you put this in, you're going to have to put spoilers and spoiler it out down here.
Oh, look, I don't care. Sorry, everyone. Sorry, anyone who's listening to this. If you haven't seen Interstellar yet, watch the first half and then just walk away. Yeah. As your brain starts to go, but yeah, that's your cue to just turn it off and go and watch something else, because it just gets weird from there.